Hello, everyone, and welcome to vlog number 55 in the series The Techno Dinosaur Meets the IT Geek. I am Willie Nicol, the Techno Dinosaur, due to my being technically challenged. However, I'm also a personal development life coach based in Troon, Ayrshire, Scotland, UK. With me today is my usual partner in crime, David Logan, the IT Geek. So, how are you today, David, and where are you?
Hi, Willie. I'm great. Partner in crime, you say? I am the IT geek. I'm the guy who is going to sort you out, the Techno Dinosaur. I am the IT geek, the person who takes the jargon out of technology for you, the Techno geeks. Based here in Annan, southwest of Scotland, and it's a fantastic day.
Yes, David, is indeed. It's a lovely sunny day here too. My question for you today is this. For the past year and a bit, we've all been stuck in the house. We have been on Zoom, using our computers, laptops, whatever you call it, basically sat on our backsides. So the question today is, what's the best chair, computer chair, whatever type of chair, to have, given the fact that we're still working from home and possibly for another wee while yet?
Best type of chair, I would say, is one which is not over relaxing. One that makes you sit upright. And you've also got to think of position of your eyes to the camera. Not the screen, but the camera when you're in the Zoom or Skype or Microsoft Teams. Now, why I say not a relaxing chair is because you don't get comfy, you don't fall asleep, you don't get the Zoom fatigue. But you also need one that's upright. And a big tip to stop falling asleep and stop your body seizing up, especially when you're getting into that geriatric stage now, Willie, if you don't mind me saying that, is to keep moving. So I'm moving slightly away from your chair. But this, I'm saying geriatric, but I've actually picked up on this very much myself as well now. I don't know if you notice, if you sit there for 2 hours solid, I feel stiff when I leave my chair. So I've got a solution for that. It's a mini exercise bike below your desk.
Excellent.
Back on the topic though. And I say no seats. That is true though. I did see it the other day, a mini exercise bike. Seats should be rigid, not over comfy. But I don't think that they should be hard wood back so it's uncomfortable. You have to have something that is comfortable. Now, there's different thought processes here myself. I've got a seat here with arms on it, which I find is good, but it could be lazy. And if you keep putting your elbows onto the arm, you end up with a blister. So that's maybe one tip I could say. But by the way, that is not so. It looks worse than it actually is.
Oh dear.
That's not a carpet burn either from last week.
Okay, David. Part of the reason for me asking this question rather belatedly, unfortunately, I've just purchased a new computer chair, and I bought one with a kind of mesh back because I find my old computer chair, I sometimes got very warm in my back and a bit, let's be honest, sweaty. But so far, with the mesh back, it's quite comfortable and there is kind of air circulating. This does have arms because I find myself, when I'm talking to you, resting my elbows on the arms because I find it relaxing. The only thing is that this chair has a wider or deeper seat, so I can't get as close to my computer because of the width of the seat or the depth of the seat than I did before, which means I've got to kind of move my monitor about so my glasses work. But apart from that, I can tilt it back slightly and I can move it up and down. Do we need anything more than that?
If you've got an office environment, I would say you need one with wheels on. So you can move from a spare part of the desk to a spare part of the desk where you've got documents. So you could have documents here, across here. So you can move across easily and then zoom back.
Zoom back quite.
But that
No,
depends. That depends upon the type of carpet or the flooring you have. If you've got a solid flooring, brilliant. In this environment where I am sitting right now, it's my home office, and I had to kit it out as an office environment. So I've got a hardware and office carpet in, so the chair can turn. But I like you mentioned, you've got one that raises up and down, because as you know, I'm short in height, so I like to get it boosted up so I can see everybody.
Quite so. This one has 5 wheels actually, same as my old one. Right, I'm not sure we need 5 wheels, but anyway, he's checking now.
Yeah, I've got the same.
5 wheels seems to be the norm, because in my previous employment, my computer chair in my office was one with 5 wheels also.
The disadvantage about having wheels, I can always remember when you said about your previous employment, previous office you worked in. I always remember when I had a bit of fun in the office, we used to have races on the chairs.
It must have been a big office.
That was going back a number of years, but yeah, it was good fun.
Well, the office I worked in was more like a cupboard, really. It was about 8 foot by 6 foot, so there was no racing done. Another thing that I considered was, as I said, the depth of the seat cushion, like from the front to the back. This is a bit deeper, bigger than my old one, and I'm conscious of that. Occasionally, if I've not got it right, is it digs into the back of my legs, so that is not a good thing.
No.
For a variety of reasons.
Can you sit with your feet flat on the floor?
I am doing so right now.
Good. Excellent. So I think I'll do us for this week. What do you think? Or can I head up to the end of the time?
All I would add is that I paid something like £75 for this chair. So this is definitely in the budget side, right? Because you can go up to literally thousands of pounds for really all singing, all dancing ones. But obviously, money's money. And I'm quite happy with this £75 one. Whether it'll last as long as my other one, which is gone now so long, how old, remains to be seen. So thank you for that, David. I hope that's been useful for the viewer. If you're going to be spending a lot of time at home, in a home office or wherever you are, make sure you get a chair that's going to support you, be comfortable but not too comfortable so you don't fall asleep, and does what you need it to do. And if you have an appropriate flooring, make sure it's got wheels, because you can also just wheel back and get to your cup of coffee, which is in the desk behind you. However, that's it for this week, David. Thank you very much for your contribution, and thank you to the viewer for listening to me blethering on. So all that remains for me to say is have a great week, stay safe, stay well, and remember, have some fun. Goodbye from me.
Before we go, if you want to find us, go to Google, my friend Google, and Woolies, and search for the Techno Dinosaur meets the IT Geek. Find the videos, find our YouTube channel, subscribe to it. Best of all, you can see us two having a good laugh. Thank you. Stay well, be healthy, have some fun as well. Cheerio for this week, everybody. Have a great week. Thank you.